2, 1.
And welcome to another Sunday night. Julie, you can hang up the phone anytime now, so we can go live with the show.
Hello. I'm just proving what's the lag at right now. So there we go.
This is really what we're doing tonight. We're testing the lag by making phone calls.
And right there it is. Now you guys are live. So now you know this is really what we're doing.
Can we please?
All right. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.
Welcome to the chaos that is how we cruise. It's another Sunday night. How is everyone doing tonight? If this is your first time joining us, why? No.
Well, welcome in. It's about time. That's what I could say.
I'm Brian. This is Julie. This is what we do on Sunday nights, and we're so glad that it's what you choose to do on Sunday nights. So tonight,
thank you so much for being here with us. We really appreciate it. I was trying to say hi to people in the chat, and then I saw in this call it was my parents, so of course I wanted to say hi.
Oh.
Mom is in the chat. Hi. Dad said, "Yep, there's a little bit of a lag."
Well, maybe we'll up the internet connection or something like that. We'll contact
one of these days we'll get Starlink. Or we'll just book a cruise that has Starlink every week.
It seems to be that our live streams are more live from the ships. So maybe we just have to do more live streams from ships.
It happens.
Yeah, I think
Happy
that's what we'll have to do. How is everybody doing? It's good to see everybody in here.
Did you introduce us? You're Brian. I'm Julie.
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
I did. We can do it again.
It's okay.
Because tonight of new things. Kevin says it's a 7-second delay to censor the bad language, right? Kevin, I will tell you, there's absolutely nothing censored here.
This is true.
Which is.
Well, we're a family channel, so we're behaved, but yeah, we don't really hold back. So.
Yeah. So I mean, well, yes, no, I mean, right. I mean, we don't censor anything here from like what comes out of the kids' mouths,
or ours on our lives.
I like to be just as surprised in my mouth as everyone else. I actually came up at work the other day.
I will say, for anybody that knows you, does know that you will speak your mind.
I will.
You will not hold back.
Just watch it. Let's see what comes out tonight.
Anyway, hi guys. Happy Sunday. It's been quite a week. It's been a good one.
Almost the last week of school, which means summer vacation time. 2
more days of school. We get out on Tuesday.
So tonight, we are talking about new stuff. We're talking about new ships. We're talking about a lot of new.
Yeah.
But we want to know, what are your new plans for the summer? So let us know in the chat. Let me know what you guys are doing. Are you going on any of the new ships? Because there's 50-something of them coming out over the next. It's crazy the amount of new ships that are out there.
14 this year, if I'm remembering correctly, or in the next 2 years. I don't know. There are a lot, and every line has them coming. And the reason we decided to kind of in this space this week is because last week we talked about Utopia, and we're really excited because we get to sail on Utopia, which is the brand new Royal Caribbean ship. It's an Oasis class ship that sails. I love when you do that. I'm talking. You chuckle.
We got jokes in the chat. That's why.
I know. You chuckle as I'm like, wait, what am I missing? Anyway, Oasis class ship, Utopia Seas. We cannot wait to get on her. So we want to talk a little bit about, since there's so many new ships across all lines, what goes into getting a ship ready, and what goes into. Now, we're not talking about building the ship, but I don't know, guys. Help us. Lead the chat. Let us know. What do you want to talk about? But we wanted to talk about just new ships, what we like on ships, what we want ships to turn, what they want to offer us, what they're not offering us, what we're really excited that they're going to be offering us, what we're really going to miss about what's gone about some of the older ships.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what we have in mind. But you guys help guide us, be our compass, be our lighthouse.
Mary Ellen says her new plans for next year are 12 new countries. Yes, new countries are definitely an awesome plan.
Nobody's got plans like Mary Ellen though. No. You got some serious awesome. You know how to do it. We just need to sit down and chat.
Well, let's say hello, because we'll wait for a couple more people to come in, because when things are new, sometimes people are a little late coming in.
late
stuff in a
today.
minute.
So, yeah.
So first in the chat, Kyle's here, says he was playing baseball today and had a big win. So
Oh,
that's
congratulations.
a big win there, Kyle. That looks like a football score there. Cruise Nuts are here. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Hi,
Always
guys.
good to see you guys.
Patricia, haven't
Shayna
seen you
and
guys
Mark
in-
are here in between their packing, I suppose. Good to see you guys. Thank you for coming in as always. Mary Ellen is here, like we said. Good to see you.
Got to go to Shayna today.
Let's see. Julie is here joining us from the West Coast. Hopefully, you're having
Matthew,
a nice day out there.
Matthew looks so good in his cap and gown. He's graduating this year, so I can only imagine the all the feels there. So congratulations.
Very good. Kathy's here. Good to see you, Kathy. Let's see. Mom is here. Hello. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
How are you? Controversial cruising in the hello. Nice to see you. Let's see. Alice is here. Hello, Alice. We replied to your message. We got some new stuff to talk about with excursions for you too. So that's if you haven't seen it now. Again, everybody, the Viator deal is still going on. So in last week's stream, don't go look at it now, but also in the community group, there's a link.
You don't have it on hand to share again. I can't remember off the top of your head.
I'll wait till Julie goes off on a rant, and then I'll find the link and I'll put it in the chat. Okay. So we got some deals on.
We also have a community page, so if you're not a member there, just request to join and we'll let you in.
AJ and Melody in the house. Hello,
hi,
how are you? Nice to see you guys. Good to see you. Hello, Tony. Nice to see you, sir. As always, thanks for
Tony
coming
Diaz in the house.
Hey, howdy, everyone. You, sir. This guy's here. You, sir. Let's see. This crazy guy.
I like when Kevin's not here and you look for his support for something.
Kev, we got to sell some cruises, bud. Let's see. Scott's in the house. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see you. Hope all is well. Let's see. We already talked about the 7-second bad language thing. Let's see. Ross says he sent us a message on Messenger. We'll have to
check that out. I have not seen it yet.
Oh. 6 minutes ago, Ross. Like, come, give me a break. I do my best.
We'll look for it for sure.
Is it important? Do I need to check it now? Matt's in the house.
Everything's important.
Well, no, but like, is it like an emergency? Like, do I need to address it now? Like, when things call me from work, they're like, "You need this now," and I'm like, "No, you don't."
Guys, out in the chat, like, there's two different kind of people, right? There are the people who answer their phone on the first ring every time. Without doubt, you know that they're picking up no matter what they're doing.
The phone will ring a second time?
That's him. And my apologies, because I am the person where I might hear it ringing in the distance. I don't know where my phone is. Can't find it. I'm going to get to it. I'm going to look at it. And I promise you'll always hear back from me. But like, you have it. It's always on your hip. So there's two people, like, you are on it.
It's on my hip.
And I got rid of that's why we work.
I got rid of the phone holster at least 6 months ago. Like, it's in my pocket now, so it takes a little bit longer to answer. JM Travels in the house. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. Hello.
What type are you?
Let's see.
Do you answer your phone on the first ring?
Cruise Nut says that's why we don't go live, because it may be censored.
That's not a bad thing.
It's censored except for let's see.
Here's Mary Ellen. She's got the
solution. Well, no, that's because I said.
No, I know. Saying it.
Shug's in the house, heading on the celebrity reflection on a free casino offering $1,500.
Woohoo! I think you do this on purpose. I always notice this. That, like, I'm always like down here, and you always put the things in. It's like right over me. I'm like, I don't mean to be hiding back here.
Well, here
I know. I need a booster. Well, don't ruin my angle.
Are we good now? Is that better?
It's bad enough I'm here in a tank top. It's
How do we look? Is it okay? Are we doing good?
Summer is here, guys. It was beautiful weather. It's actually gorgeous. We were able to open the windows tonight because we have a really nice breeze coming in here in New Jersey. Tell us where you're coming in from.
I jumped in the pool today.
You did. I did not.
And
I'm not jumping on anything
in,
yet.
And I'm like, cold.
I'm still sporting a healing ankle, so it's much better this week. But I'm not jumping anywhere.
Let's see. We got Larry's here, says happy Sunday. Nice to see you, sir. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, a lot of good friends in the chat tonight. I like to see this. I like it. I like it.
I actually meant to get the ice before we sat down. I was going to ice my foot while we sat here, and
Mom says Jack, Deb, Jack Jr., Addie, and Granddad are here also. Deb thinks I feel old because I saw Jack Jr. at work last night. Listen, that's not what makes me feel old, of all things.
You were working and saw Jack Jr. while you were working.
Yes.
You didn't see Jack Jr. at his work. He saw you at your work.
Right. Because Kev had a very important note, and this is why we appreciate you. Don't forget the Freedom of the Seas in November. So, hey, on a serious note.
Can we talk about it?
We'll talk about this here. I know Julie hates my ticker. But this is very important.
Dude, give us time. We're
it's important.
Less than 15 minutes in.
This is important. Okay. If you haven't booked yet, or if you know somebody who wants to come with us, those rates expire in like 21 days.
Yes, at the end of the month. We have through June,
we'll
and
talk
they
more
are
about
good
it
ones.
later,
But anyway, I lost my train.
Okay. Well, Daniel Fields is here, and
that's what I do. I do this, and then I hide behind the thing.
He's picking up "nyang" for Nancy and say hi to her before Sounds like you're having a good Sunday. I love it. Hello to you guys. Nice to see you. Will G is here.
Hey, Will.
We sent you an email. Make sure you check for that one there. Good evening, kids.
Jamie and Sharon.
Jamie
Hello.
And
they're celebrating graduation too. Their oldest granddaughter there is graduating in high school. So fantastic. Congratulations.
Hopefully
awesome.
Jamie hasn't burned the house down yet. Or been running with scissors or eating crayons or anything like that. So without supervision, things are tough.
Running with scissors. Our kids were running. First thing I did, I yelled at them. I was like, "Stop! What are you doing?" Like big kitchen cheers. It was like.
Why do the kids have?
I asked them to go get them for me. Anyway,
let's see.
That's it.
Deb's here, and Jack Jr. says hello as well. Let's see.
So part of the phone call right before when we came live, I noticed I had a missed call from my family. So I gave him a quick call. I was like, "Yep, we're ready." And I know mom's ready there. She's at the keyboard ready to go with the chat. So hi, Mom, and thank you. And my dad goes, "Well, we're trying to figure out how we can get on so you can see us." I said, "I have to send you a link." So I think we might have to plan one of those. I think we might have to plan. No, you guys see the bubble over Brian's head right now?
Wait, you want your dad
and my mom
on the
and Deb.
Didn't we just say
and Jack Jr. and Addie?
Didn't we just say this thing can't be censored?
I know, it'd be so much fun.
Oh my Lord.
Anybody in the chat here who has already met them on a group cruise or been with us or whatever, you guys can attest. That would be fun, wouldn't it? We would have a lot of fun.
The thought is just making.
We don't have to do like the whole time, like just a few minutes. Mom wants to come on. I know she wants.
No, you know what? We talk about the name of our channel being How We Cruise, and it's How We Cruise because we cruise all sorts of different ways. Julie and I have gone on cruises by ourselves. We bring the kids with us. We go with we started with the accidental group cruise where we were going with Julie's parents, and then everybody just.
We started long before that.
Well, right.
But yeah.
But it's.
Kevin has the best comments. Pool party live stream.
Well, yes, the pool is, so summer plans.
Let us know in the chat if you want to see that pool party live stream. I'm kind of loving it. And I'm giving Brian a heart attack.
Oh, yeah. I have.
For so many reasons. He's like, how am I going to set that up? I don't trust my stuff out by the water. I don't trust anyone involved in what would actually be shown live.
How about the last time your phone? No, listen, you're not taking your phone in the pool. What happened the last time your phone overheated?
That was years ago.
Guys, I'll just say a little piece of advice because we like sharing travel tips. If you are in the Caribbean or anywhere else where it's hot and your iPhone starts to overheat, definitely get it in the shade and it'll start to work again. What I don't recommend you do is dip it in the pool to cool it off. Right, Julie?
Can I defend myself, please? So this is what happened. We weren't even in the Caribbean. We were right here in New Jersey. Okay, guys, it gets hot in New Jersey. It's in the 90s. It gets close to 100. Sometimes we go over 100.
No,
But I mean, this is our summer heat.
Kevin, dunk it in the water. Chris, throw
Thank
it in the
you.
water.
What? Okay, so now listen. Now, guys, I want you to understand. This is years ago. Okay, so this is like I don't know when. Like maybe this is at least 3 or 4 years ago. I want to say it was like around the time of like the 11 being new. I don't know. What are we up to? A 15 now? I don't know. The iPhones, people. Sorry. And they said it was water resistant. Now, and I can partially blame my brother for this too, because I'm pretty sure that was the phone that Chuck said that he just would put underwater or take a picture and bring it up, and it was fine. It lasted. It was fine. So my phone overheats and it shuts down, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. Or it's like I get a warning. It says like it's super hot. I don't even know if you get those anymore. And I was on a raft in our pool, and I went, well, I should cool it down pretty quick. It says it's water resistant.
Yeah, resistant.
It was not my best moment.
No.
It wasn't. I took
So
the phone.
we all have.
I dipped it in the water. I shook it. I brought it up, and it was done.
We all have moments
Never
where we
did
do questionable things. Like on a whim, book new cruise ships and leave in 36 days to head out on Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas. So
I like Tony Diaz's comment. Throw some ice cubes on the iPhone. That would have been smarter than dipping it, submerging it in the pool. I probably could have put it in a baggie and put it in a cooler, or I could have just moved it in the house, which was about 30 feet away.
yeah.
But no. So anyway,
So,
expensive lesson.
yes.
Learn from us.
You have a lot of expensive lessons.
Anyway.
All right. So listen, where's everybody going this summer? I saw a bunch of people in the chat saying they're staying home. A couple cruises coming on. We will be spending July heading down to Port Canaveral to head out on Utopia of the Seas, not once but twice. We are going to be fortunate to be part of the planning process and bringing Utopia to you.
Yeah. So we should get into the meat of what we want to talk about here because there's so much.
We've only been rambling for 21 minutes, so
about nothing. We are so excited to get onto Utopia because, I mean, I think it's a class of ships. We love Oasis class ships. They're designed so nicely. They are just so friendly for everybody who cruises. We really like them. So I'm excited to see the newest Oasis class ship.
Yeah.
But we've never been on a preview sailing.
No.
And we are fortunate enough and very blessed and very grateful for the opportunity to be on the Utopia preview sailing. Now, for anyone out there who doesn't know what a preview sailing is, there's 2 types of early sailings on a new ship that's released. Preview sailings, which are usually travel agents, some media, employees, people that, they want to bring on the ship before its first revenue sailing. A revenue sailing would be the one that they charge for that they need the money from. There's a number of reasons for preview sailing. You need to get the ship ready. I mean, the crew needs to be ready. They need to make sure that they have everything in working order. And, you can't complain if it's on their course. So very, very, very cool way to get the ship ready. There's also, so the preview is a little bit different than the shakedown from what I understand. I could be wrong. So correct me if you know wrong. There's shakedowns, which are also pre-sailing. And those are usually just like employee or just family, super, super close to the people who designed and are working on the ship and getting it ready. So
yeah. So I mean, let us know. Have you been on an inaugural? Have you been on a preview? Have you been on a shakedown? Let us know. And what was your experience like? Did you like going on a new ship where you were one of the first people to be there, or would you prefer to wait a little bit and let them shake out kind of the cobwebs and kind of get things, get the,
Yeah.
get that new cruise ship smell kind of coming off a little
Your
bit?
favorite line.
Yeah.
I think of people that we know that say both. Some people really want to wait, but so as we kind of both teeter that line with travel agency and with YouTube and whatever, so that we have the opportunity for that reselling. But most people just want to sail. So one of the hottest topics out there that we've recently come across, and we saw it in Icon, and we're seeing it on Utopia for other reasons, but similar reasons, are people are getting so upset because they want to be the first person on the new ship.
Oh, the drama with this is all over the place.
If you book an inaugural cruise, and then it's like, are you even allowed to call it the inaugural cruise, because it's not really the first sailing? So then they're like, no, it's not the inaugural, it's the maiden voyage. And there's so many different points of view. But what I'm seeing is that people want to be the first people to know that they sailed that ship.
The first one, it's like, I remember being like a kid and like New Year's Eve, and I'm the first one to do this. I'm the first one to play a video game. I'm the first one to go to the bathroom. So now you've got cruise ships coming out, and you got to be the first one there. AJ says that fellow YouTuber Jordan Both will be on the Utopia for the ice skating show. So I'm curious to see now, because with Icon,
is going to be on there.
They went to the Rounder.
Watch her vlogs.
They went to the Rounder ice skating ice rink, and now Utopia, I imagine, is going to have the square or rectangle.
I don't know. I don't think that's changed. But what's funny is I haven't looked at that. I haven't looked at the layout. I haven't checked it out. Because I think that's just an Icon class.
Yes, I believe so. I mean, I did take a look at the deck plan.
Right.
And that's how we know all these cool new things that are going to be on this ship. But let's see. I want to get a couple of these comments. We were talking about Oasis class ships.
Yeah, click on them.
Larry says Symphony is one of his faves.
I'm going to be on Symphony twice coming up in the next few months, and I cannot wait because I haven't been on Symphony yet, and I think it's going to be my favorite ship, because right now
we have a lot.
I can't. Every time I say it's something, then it's another.
We have a lot of.
It's between Harmony and Icon, and.
I think you'll like Symphony.
I think I'm gonna Harmony. Yeah. I love Oasis, but I like. Yeah. Anyway. Not about me.
Let's see. I already clicked on that one. Will G says he'll be on the inaugural of the MSC World America, which is going to be next spring. That's
cannot wait to hear about that. Maybe we should get on that.
We'll see.
Timing is everything.
Timing is definitely everything. I saw somebody here. Let's see.
As you're scrolling, I'm catching.
I'm trying to catch up.
I wish
the thing. Scrolling. Let's see. I said Chris wants to wait for the prices to drop. Somebody else. Mary Ellen says she's been on inaugurals and transatlantic delivery sailings. Love them all. So now delivery sailings is a completely different thing. That's when the ship comes over from from Europe, where they're building them from the shipyard, and they bring them over to the end. So Utopia has already kind of done a couple spins, and the next stop for them is going to be same as Icon. They're going to stop in the shipyard in Puerto Rico before it heads up to Florida. So don't believe it's quite on its way there yet. We haven't checked for that yet, but
there's a lot of things. Funny is another thing that people are upset about this particular, and it's happened on other first sailings and new ships, is there was a first sailing, an inaugural sailing, and then they said, schedule. So we're going to add another one, and they bumped it in front. So people who were on that first initial sailing were actually offered, I think first, to be able to either change or do a back-to-back, or, they were offered that sailing. But so now if you booked the first inaugural, now you're on the second sailing. They said they're still treating you as that.
So that's kind of, I know they did that. I know Carnival did it with the Firenze, and we have several friends here who were victims of that, if we'll call it that. It happened with it's what's happening with Utopia. and a lot of people are not happy about it. But you know, it's
But so where I was going with that was they say they're ahead of schedule, but yeah, I feel like we're waiting on so much information. I feel like there's a lot of things in the app that aren't available yet. And here we are, June 9th. And I mean, we're a month and a week or so away from these initial sailings. So still waiting to hear on details about everything from.
So Kathy says she likes to wait. She wants to see the shows after their practices are over. You know, they said that the shows that we saw were the Aqua show that we saw on Icon. They said was abbreviated because that wasn't quite ready yet. But even still, I mean, I just enjoy the, you know.
Yeah.
I was about to say I've never seen a bad show on a ship.
And then you
Then
changed your
the show on my favorite ship.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay, I do. We don't need to harp on anything that's not whatever.
Cats
but
come along on
Jordan, the ice skater, she's got a vlog out there, and she has some, like, I love the information that they share about how they practice and when they practice on the ship, but when they practice on land, and like how they get their routines ready and things like that. So, but I think there's something really nice to say. Everything really kind of in the flow.
Yeah.
But I also love to be able to see it when it's nice and new and fresh.
How bad are we lagging, guys? I keep noticing a little freezing on the other screen.
We did that last week. So what I noticed last week in our live, and guys, feel free to chime in. Our audio was on point, but our video would freeze. So I don't know what's wrong there. We need to figure that out.
Let's see. Kyle just jumped back in. Congratulations on the big win today. We mentioned that earlier. So saw the score. That's very impressive. Good job. Congratulations on the big win there. Kevin says the biggest ship they've been on so far is either Celebration or Freedom of the Seas. Now they're both
big ships.
Bigger in different ways. So like the Oasis class ships, you would like kind of compare, or the Icon class is what you would kind of compare to your Excel class ships. But the layout, like the size of a Excel class ship is kind of more in the lane of a Freedom class ship. So it's very interesting to see.
Wait, you're comparing the XLs to the Freedom class?
Well,
yeah,
so
no,
most people
I would
compare because I mean they're similar in tonnage, gross tonnage.
Except the Freedom class ships are a little bit older in age.
Yeah,
ships are newer in I feel like they're probably pretty similar in size, and I'm trying to think about the passenger number. I think Freedom is around the mid fours, and Celebration is 5.5, 6, or no, 4. I don't know. I don't right off the top of my head. Sorry, guys. It all starts to jumble together after a while. But anyway, they're similar size. But when you have the new stuff, the new layouts, the new upgrades, the new aim towards flow of traffic control and getting on and off the ship, and where they want to put the center stage, and where they want to put the the different theaters and the pool decks. The newer ships, I think, feel bigger than the older ships. What do you guys think?
Sorry, I was trying to figure out.
Lots of people watching Corinne.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So
she's got a good channel.
Yeah. Julie says she watches Jordan. Shane is watching Jordan. And well, this is what I was looking at. I was trying to figure out. Will says we're. So I appreciate everybody being patient with our internet. So Itching to Scratch is here. Nice to see you. Welcome in. Hello. How are you? First time I think we've seen you here. So thank you. Oop. I'm hitting buttons here. All right. So Mary Ellen says she has seen shows that were not fully ready, which is why I'm revisiting One New Ship to Me. So that's that's the beauty of this. Sometimes they update the shows, sometimes they improve the shows, the new show cast, make things definitely.
Well, Mary Ellen, like, you're reading my mind, because that was actually my very next question. Would you rather go on a brand new cruise ship, and I don't, even if it's new, even if you give it time to kind of like shake the wrinkles out, um, or would you rather go on your favorite ship? Okay, so obviously this isn't a question for.
That's an easy answer.
This isn't a
They
question.
want to go on a ship with us.
Sure. This isn't a question for new cruisers,
It's
obviously.
all about cruising with friends.
Can I get my thought out? Thank you. This isn't a question for new cruisers. So if you're a familiar cruiser, if you've been on a few cruises, or if you have a favorite line, or especially if you have a favorite ship, we definitely, like I say, we love the Oasis class ships. We gravitate towards them. Would you rather go on your favorite ship if you were going to book something because you know what, fell into some extra YouTube money? I don't know. Or would you rather book something completely new and experience it to decide if you liked it? So I'm curious, because I think I'd go for the new every time. But I definitely recognize I guess it would depend why, what, where, when, how much, and whatever. But all things the same. If you just had to choose one or the other.
Well, I mean,
I go new.
I prefer the new ships also. But I would also say that if you're looking at one new ship, one cruise on a new ship versus multiple cruises on slightly older ships, I think I might go for the slightly older ships. I mean, there's tons of ships that we haven't been on yet.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited for the new ships to come out that are going to be a little bit smaller in size. We know that's coming. We just know. And it's going to be across all the lines, guys. So just like, it just seems to be the general trend. Mark my words. It's coming. So everybody's all about mega, 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 mega. And then, like everything, it ebbs and flows.
Eventually, they can't. I mean, I guess they could just keep getting, but eventually they're not going to fit in all the ports. And that's why they keep rebuilding all these ports.
That's one of the reasons they want to go towards a smaller ship again, because there is an intimate feeling with the crew. There is a nice way of getting to really familiarize the ship a lot sooner, but it's also about being able to get in port and not have to tender.
Well, let's see. We have Destination Fun has joined us. Hello, Sherry again. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for coming in. Together We Travel has also joined us. Hello, thank you guys. Good to see you. And a couple good comments here. Julie says, "It's the people I cruise with, not always the ship."
Yeah, and I mean that's one of the things we absolutely love about cruising too, is meeting new people and running it, like meeting the crew and being able to cruise with people again, and familiar ports and familiar ships. So yeah, I think getting to find your cruise community is an awesome thing.
She goes by itinerary and don't think she has a favorite ship. You know,
I know what you're gonna say.
Well, oh, I'm so guilty of this because like there's so many places that like I want to go to that place. Oh, look at this cruise. I'll find, we cruise out of New York, New Jersey area a lot. And with that, you get to go to the Bahamas.
I think they're on to us. Whole Bayonne port thing. I think they're like, we're not finding a lot of good stuff that works for our schedule right now, which is frustrating. And I'm like, I think they just, Bayonne's like,
and we want
to go with Kurds. No, just kidding.
We want to go somewhere else. But if you want to go somewhere else and leave from New York, and assuming you want to go south, that is, you have to add some extra days onto your vacation, which does not really work with the kids' school schedule and my work schedule and things like that. So, I do want to cruise for the itineraries. I want to go to some different places. But as we discovered when we were on the breakaway, sometimes the port can get canceled. So pick your itinerary, but don't ever pick a ship just for one place that you want to go.
Yeah, but
you'll be so disappointed, and I would hate for anyone to be disappointed.
I have bucket list itineraries that aren't necessarily ports, but general regions. So we're talking. We can talk. List? Well, I mean, we haven't done Alaska. We haven't done Trans-Pacific. We haven't done Transatlantic. We haven't done Mediterranean. Like, these are things that like I can't wait. So I'm not worried about one specific port, but just those general regions. So I would definitely pick a cruise ship, or I would pick itinerary based on the general locations, even knowing that.
Jamie says size
With-
doesn't matter, spoken like a true Irishman. Sugar is here. Hello, hello. Will says, what are you drinking? And tonight, so we have found, not usually common in New Jersey, but we did find a little Buffalo Trace. So we're going with the Buffalo Trace.
You were excited
today.
with that one.
It's not common around here. Let's see. Would you like one?
No, I'll smell it though. I don't think I didn't taste it. No, I don't even want to taste it because then I can't get the smell out of my nostrils.
Shannon says she likes Carnival Spirit class. Ease of getting from one point to another. Newer ships are usually dining is blocked. We also enjoy some of the newer ships. There's all good cruises. Mary Ellen says it's special being on a brand new ship. I cruised Jubilee the week Friends premiered as the new cast. So going back to visit and see the new elements they have added. It's all good. I mean, I tell you, the one thing that really blew my mind when we boarded Icon was that was a layout that I had never seen before. And we found ourselves, as soon as we boarded, just kind of getting pulled in every different direction. And all of my planning went completely out the window. And it was just like, ooh, look at this. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, look at this. And it was a very cool experience. And we really enjoyed that first day as a family. We just went where the kids wanted to go. We kind of, we were filming, but like it was one of the, I don't want to say the first time, but the first time in a long time that we just boarded the ship and just was like, wow, like, wow.
We were really
and I do look forward to that. I mean, we're going on Utopia, which is an Oasis class ship. It's the same layout. So I'm curious to see.
I think we're thinking the same thing at the same time.
I'm curious to see if I'm still going to get that wow, or if I'm going to get that I feel like I'm home.
No, see, I was going to ask you, Icon, we didn't know how to navigate, right? We didn't know, or even, okay, let's talk about the Celebration. We didn't know how to navigate that ship either. That was
I got lost in Celebration.
It was a new layout for us.
Yes.
So when you get on these new ships, especially these new ships that have kind of a different type of layout, do you think with Utopia being an Oasis class ship, which we know has Central Park and we know it has the boardwalk and we know it has the general, last week you talked about how like the Pesky Parrot's going to be in the same place as the Bionic Bar. Like, so things are just going to replace, and Giovanni's is now in the place of Wonderland. So now we have these different venues that are still just in the different places because we know.
I still know where Playmakers is.
Because we know how to navigate Oasis class ships. I wonder if we'll be able to familiarize ourselves with Utopia a lot quicker. I don't know. Check back with us. I don't know. We'll let you know.
We sparked
some
comments here, so let's get caught up. Shane is reminding us that we haven't done the Canada New England thing. Next year we'll be doing.
We're going to though.
Yeah, we will.
Or I'll just go without you.
Julie says Alaska's her favorite so far. Will G says Joanna's really looking forward to a Mediterranean cruise. We are too as well. And AJ says, well, that's what we need to create. Is that the How We Cruise to Alaska group cruise? There will be a How We Cruise to Alaska group cruise. We just need to find a way to fit it into our schedule with the kids where we can go during the right time that we want to go to Alaska. And because there's a good time to go to Alaska and then not as great time to go to Alaska.
Well, I mean, I think any time is a good time, but it depends on what you want to see and what you want to do and where you want to hit. So,
let's see. Julie says, come with Daniel and Nancy to Alaska. Daniel and Nancy to Alaska. I don't know if we're going to make it that time, but we will definitely have Alaska on.
I would love to, and I cannot. I'm looking forward to pictures, and I want to see some string bags in Alaska. So you guys better hook me up with the yellow and pink, right?
Sugar said, we've said this before too. One thing, you go on a big ship, you need at least 2 weeks.
Yeah. Which is really, I'm really happy we're going to be on Utopia, like
for at least 6 days.
3 yeah. I just want you guys to know today I placed a new order for string bags, so I will be restocked because we've become very, very, very low and essentially out of stock of the string bags. So we're gonna have to come up with a good thought and plan for.
I like that people like the string.
I love the string bags.
Matt says he'll stop by for a drink on our way to Bayonne Thursday. Well, hopefully you got an early boarding time, but hey, breakfast, bourbon, cheers. That's fine. Let's see.
The day you're getting on a cruise ship, I think that all bets are off. You're allowed to have anything you want.
Matt, just don't follow. Just if you follow the directions to Bayonne, don't. We got lost on our way to the
give
ship.
yourself a heads up and double check our we got lost on our way to the port video.
Kev says I find a spot on the Lido or top deck and watch the world float by. That's my speed, like Baymax. I'm not fast. Let's see. Yeah, so Sugar makes a good point too. The smaller ships see a lot more ports sometimes. So if you're on a longer itinerary, you still didn't get to see everything because you're in port. That's very.
So one of the other things I'm just glancing over my notes here because one of the things we talked about are new ships, and we're talking a lot about Utopia because that's what we're going to be on next. And we've mentioned Icon because we were just on that one. But lots and lots of new ships this year and this past year and upcoming in 2025. So you have these preview sailings, these shakedown sailings where they get the ship ready. The crew is ready. The crew is on. Like we said, Utopia is already sailing right now. They're already getting this ship in gear, just without passengers. But then they have what you call a naming ceremony. Now, what I found really interesting was the Jubilee's naming ceremony. The ceremony itself was actually after its revenue sailings already started.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, but that comes up, and that's really a part of getting the ship ready is naming the ship with the blessing from the godmother, or now we're seeing a lot of godfathers of the ships. And
godfathers, icons.
Did you know many ships have more than one godmother or godfather?
Mm-hmm.
So,
the Oasis was the first one to have one for each neighborhood.
Oh, yes. Yep.
7 godmothers on Oasis this year.
Yeah.
And I like how the celebration, when they had their godmother, they took, I blanked on her name, Kathy. They had her daughter. She was the godmother of the original, and they had her daughter for.
If you can see us now, out on a sunset.
No, we don't want to get a copyright.
Oh, trust me, my voice is not going to get us a copyright.
Hey, did anybody?
Kathy Lee.
Thank you. Hey, did anybody see that old commercial back in the day? I've been searching YouTube and I can't find it. If anybody knows where it is, find it. There's a cruise commercial.
You know I'm good at finding things. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have said this to you 100 times. There's a commercial out there where it's a kid talking and it's showing all clips of a family on vacation, and dad's acting weird. And I really want to find this commercial because I just feel like it's me. I thought it was a Carnival commercial, but it was from the 80s or the 90s, but it wasn't that original Carnival commercial that's all over YouTube. So if you can find that one, send it to us, post it in our community group. I would love to see
I'm going to have to do a lot of searching, a lot of digging. My brother sent me a fun TikTok. I didn't share it with you yet.
Oh boy.
It was Dad's on a cruise ship, but it was a new one. It was really, really funny. So maybe I'll have to I'll have to share it somewhere. What do you do on TikTok? I don't know, repost it, you share it.
I'll handle TikTok. Tony says he'll be on Odyssey April 27th from Bayonne for a 14-day transatlantic. Jeannie's here. Hello, Jeannie. Nice to see you. Says going to Bermuda for the 3rd time out of New York and can't wait. Would love if NCL ships would move around more often. Yeah, they don't seem to. The same ships tend to stay out of the same ports. They don't really move around a lot. You're always going to see the same ships in New York and see the same ships in Alaska. And, they kind of know their niche and they know what works. But, Breakaway used to be up here in New York and now she's not up here anymore. So, the Bliss was in LA and now it's up in Alaska. It's going up to Alaska. So they move around a little bit. Some of the other lines. But Danny D has been hiding. lurking. Hey, love the water bottle.
How do the
showed.
new kids? How do they do
You
it
gotta
now?
go a little higher 'cause you're over
I
there.
know you have to be like cool or do it different
Yeah.
now. Now the kids do it. I don't
We're
know.
not cool.
I just want to stick with this. There.
Love the water bottle you showed in the pic on your Facebook page. So.
Oh, thank you very much. So, well, a lot of that stuff I make myself, and those were actually very specific gifts for people that did some very nice things or worked with us very well. So
Oh boy,
that was
Kevin's misbehaving. We're gonna not click on that. Behave, Kevin. He wants to know if the naming ceremony is like a bris. We're gonna
break champagne
somebody
bottle.
else.
There's some broken glass.
Daniel says he's looking at Vision of the Seas for October of 2025. Let's see.
My hair is like still like drying today.
Vision right now is sailing out of Baltimore in their newly reopened port, their newly reopened harbor. Now that they got some of that bridge out of the way. I got friends on. Is Brian on there right now? Let's see.
Sorry, I was half listening to you, but I saw Mary Ellen said Cassidy Gifford. Yeah, because it was Kathleen Gifford's daughter. Yeah.
Helping us there. We have our brain farts over here. Let's see. Julie's over there flashing gang signs.
You know it.
We try to avoid that often.
I don't know.
We go start driving through New York, and Julie's trying to show a heart at somebody. Next thing you know, we're getting shot at. It's
Stop it! Don't say stuff like that.
Shayna says Bayonne changed ships this year. They did, yeah. So Oasis,
both
Oasis and Anthem
and
here
Oasis
for a while, and now Anthem is headed off down under. She's going to spend some time cruising upside down. And then they're sending Oasis down to Florida, and we're getting Symphony up here. So excited for that. Hopefully we get a chance to get on her. What?
The toilet can't flush the opposite direction on a cruise ship in Australia. You know why? Because it just sucks it right down. These are the random thoughts that pop in my head, people. See, I don't even need Buffalo Trace. I come up with this stuff on my own.
Daniel says, "Love those dang gang signs." All right, so we're 15 minutes in, and we said we were going to talk about a topic tonight, and we kind of sort of glanced on it, but
we usually get sidetracked.
Deep thoughts from Julie. I keep seeing the other screen and where we're freezing and the faces that we're making when we're freezing. I can only imagine. I don't know if so many of you are still here because you are taking screenshots to blackmail us with, or if Shayna says, "No swirly down the hole, just whoosh."
Yeah, right.
Don't sit on that thing when you flush. But anyway, so new ships. Lots of new cool things.
What's the newest ship that you're looking forward to? Because there's so many right now.
Whether you sailed on it or not, are you?
We got Like if you could go on any line, we got just recently. You're gonna have to help me out. We got obviously Royal Icon, Utopia, and Star coming out
for Royal.
We got the Jubilee, and then obviously even the Celebration and the Mardi Gras are still fairly new. We've got the Sun Princess. We've got the Virgin has the Brilliant Lady.
Brilliant Lady's coming out very soon.
Viva and Prima. Aqua. So, and I mean, I know I'm missing a ton of others. But what do you guys, what would be if you could go, if money was no cost, no option? I mean, and that's not even talking about.
Money's no cost. We're all going on Disney. I mean, that's, well, no, they don't have
No, not true.
They don't
if money
have
was
no
cost,
drink
I'm telling you
package,
right now, I'd be doing Silver Seas like expedition cruise.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's so many of these expedition cruises out there now.
Cool things to do, but anyway.
Let's see. Will says new ship to me. Looking forward to Harmony. You're gonna love that ship.
And you know what?
Shayna says Liberty is new for us.
Hold on, go right back because was it Will G that said new to me too? But like when I think anytime that you're on a ship, and I always look for ships that. The only time I gravitate to a ship that I have already been on is when it's, close to convenient or a really good itinerary or a really great price. Other than that, I am always trying to find something new. So that is definitely very cool.
Kevin says Venezia is going to be newest one for
And
us.
the Friends, I forgot about the Friends.
Mom says she's got Star booked.
Star's going to be amazing. She said she's looking forward to Star.
Oh.
You said the question was what ship are you looking forward to? But she's going to be on it. You're going to be on Star.
Well, unless she's booking with a different travel agent, then we'd have to get really mad.
At this point, maybe.
Your mother's booking with another travel agent. Shannon says the new ship.
She did tell us to book us on something that we didn't book her on yet, so I don't know.
Probably because your dad told me not to. Kevin says Disney has no casino. That's right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kathy says, I think I found the video. What email or text?
Oh, the video. Are you talking about the commercial?
Oh, yeah. Send it to. Post it on our community.
You can post
group
it
on
in
Facebook.
a link to our community group on Facebook, or just shoot it to us at howicruise@gmail.com.
Yeah, that'd be great. Awesome. Thank you, Kathy. You saved Julie the research from later because she'd probably find it in 2 minutes and go, is this the one you're talking about?
I hope it is because I can't wait to know what you're talking about.
Oh, because you're going to see it and you're going to be like, oh my God, it's Brian.
Like so many things. I can't wait to understand what he's really talking about.
Oh, it's like a dad dancing and like he's got boat shoes on and like it's definitely, it's funny.
Well, I don't need to see a video for that. I can just look at you.
Yeah, well, just check out our TikTok then. Daniel says Silver Seas or Oceania World Cruise. Ooh. That sounds like fun.
Silver Seas is.
Mary Ellen's got a whole bunch of new ships booked this year: Celebration, Jubilee, and Venezia.
That's a great lineup right there.
Let's see. Oh, and Luminosa. Don't forget about Luminosa. Let's see. Will's been on the breeze 6 times because of convenience, but I also like. You know what? There's something to be said for convenience. The MSC Meraviglia has been hanging out in Brooklyn probably longer than half of the people that live in those places. What?
The what?
The Meraviglia.
Oh.
MSC Meraviglia.
Oh, it just came there not long ago.
It's been there a while.
Like a
longer
year and a half.
It's been there a while.
We'll talk after the live.
Make the notes is what we're going to argue about later because I don't have time for this. Let's see. Sugar says she can't wait for Aqua in 2025. Kathy sent us an email. I'm going to hold on. We're going to do this. Hold on. Stand by. Because if it's the one, there might be a screen share happening. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh,
all right. Let's see. Did Kathy come through?
Let's see.
She just won herself a string bag if she did. I'm telling you. Once they come in and I make the new batch.
We didn't get the.
They're supposed to be delivered from Amazon tomorrow.
It didn't come through.
Oh, we didn't get it yet.
Didn't get it yet. All right, we'll stand by. We'll see if we get it. Here we'll put the.
Stay tuned.
We'll put the. Hold on. It's.
We still have a few minutes.
Well, no, we might. Everybody's gonna have to stick around. Nobody go anywhere. This is gonna be great. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Anybody remember that sketch from YouTube? From no, nobody, anybody. Let's see. Let's see. Shannon says driving to the port is definitely a plus. Oh, I'm looking over here. There we go. A plus. I was like, it's definitely cut off. I didn't know what you said.
So one of the things that I was working on today, and I've been working on this for a few weeks, and it hasn't worked out for me yet because I'm trying to tweak it. But I'm working on an interactive, not a Kahoot, but I'm working on an, I didn't mean that. Like, I mean, like, it's cool, but it's when people hear, when people hear interactive, though, that's what they think. I'm working on kind of an interactive thing to do during our live. I'm just curious. When I get this figured out, I'm going to post it on our community page. And you guys, let me know. Does that sound like something? Does that intrigue you? Does it interest you? Are you thinking, you know what? The chat here is enough. We can ask questions and talk here, and maybe we don't need anything else interactive. I don't know. I'm trying. I was just as I'm reading my notes, I'm like, I was hoping that I could do that, and I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to pull the trigger.
Let's see. Nancy has joined us. She says, "Oh no, I am super duper late for the live stream. So sorry." You never
Nancy,
have to be sorry. Thank you.
You're
for
never
stopping
late.
in.
You're here, and we love you. And thank you so much for
But
saying
you
hello.
did say she's
coming
been
in.
cooking and baking all day. So post stream, we'll
I
send you
bet
our
your
address,
house-
and you can just send that on this way.
I bet your house smells amazing.
But
Our house smells like fried rice tonight.
yes,
Because every time, so you worked super late last night.
I did.
So I take advantage of that, and I tell the kids we're ordering Chinese for dinner. And I always take our leftover Chinese food the next day because we always order in abundance. And Brian yells at me. He's like, "How much did you spend this time?" And then I make fried rice the next day, and I'm still smelling it. It smells really good. But I would rather my house smell like brownies and cake and cookies.
Kathy, oh, hold on. There was no.
Thank you, Julie. She said, "Do you
hold
like
on. Here it is.
channel the way
Yes, hold on. Oh, wait.
Oh, you're checking it out?
No, it doesn't look like the link made it through. All right. Well, that'll be a surprise for next week. Maybe.
We'll have to. Well, you know what?
We'll incorporate it. We'll see.
We will definitely let you guys know
I-
next week if that is the right video, and we will show it if it is, and we will share it. And
Kathy definitely wants something if that's the right.
oh,
video.
most definitely.
Yeah. So, Julie says, "Julie, do your channel the way you want, silly."
Thank you.
So, we have talked about, like, do we change the format? Do we do some different stuff? And, last summer we did Midsummer Mashup, and we
had fun
went
with
to some
that.
different
I had fun
locations.
with
We did
that.
some recipes. We did some different stuff and combined cruise chat with drink recipes and food recipes. And
It stressed you out.
it did.
You're talking fast and a lot tonight.
When I'm not prepared.
You're talking fast and a lot tonight. Slow down. Woosah. I said that in a live the other night where they were talking about Bad Boys 2, and I'm like, woosah, woosah. I tell myself every day, woosah.
So let's see.
I like.
Kevin says, "Wish we could have met up with you guys when we were out here in Chicago." We were there for such a hot minute.
Yeah, it was.
We literally rolled in, tires on fire in the middle of a
We drove through
thunderstorm.
the night.
Yeah,
we drove through the night and got there in the morning. We did have time to stop at Notre Dame on our way because we wanted to check out the campus and say hello, and that was very cool.
And now our kid is dialed in on a very expensive college.
Do you know what was cool? We had never, we wanted to see it. So, and we came through and we got there at about 7 o'clock in the morning, and we had driven straight through the night. So not kidding you, 7 o'clock in the morning, and we roll into Indiana and Notre Dame's campus, and it's like dead. It's quiet. And we're like,
it was also 7 o'clock in the morning.
And little Bri was nervous. He's like, "We're not supposed to be here." I'm like, "It's a college campus. Of course you can get out. You can walk around." Like, so we're just literally just walking around, minding our own business. And we stayed. It was like 7:30 when we got there, right? I think. Definitely. I don't know. Anyway, it was those early mornings. But we ended up running into a few people, seeing a few really cool things, and by the time we left, it was closer to, I want to say 11 in the morning.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, that even with it being summertime and like classes being out and everything else, that campus was hopping. There was mass going on. It was cool. That was cool stuff.
Marianne said, "I thought you would be at McCormick." Yeah, we made it. So we made it to Chicago, to McCormick Place, and Brian had his little history competition, and he did really, really well. So if you missed this last week, Brian came in.
He tied
85th in the country.
He tied in the 85th spot for 7th graders.
Yes.
In the country.
So
I don't know what it was overall because they split it up into 6th grade level, 7th grade level, and 8th grade level, and so he tied with, I think, 2 other kids for that 85th level.
So if he asks any of you on the next group cruise if you want to do a history competition or a trivia competition, he's hustling you. I'm just saying. I'm throwing it out there. If he says you want to play for money, like, yeah, he
knows way more than me.
Yeah, he's scamming you there. So be careful there. But yeah, so he did well with that. Let's see. We're gonna.
Nancy's on my wavelength. Yes, always trying to calm him down.
We're gonna have to. All right. It doesn't look like the link came through, Kathy. We'll have to. We'll track that down.
We'll figure it out for
We
sure.
will track that down. Shayna says, "Way to go, Brad Jr. Please let him know how
Yes, sir.
proud we are." You know what? We've gotten some great comments on his performance there from all of you. So we do want to thank everybody. You know, Shayna, thank you.
So Friday night, we got there Friday. We got to rest a little bit. We actually all took a nap, which we never do. But we needed it after driving through the night. Bryce was able to sleep in the car on the way down or over. And then Saturday was an entire day of competition. We did get Chicago style pizza. We ate at the was it Fat Pour was where the other night where we had that was a sports bar where we went to watch the hockey game at.
That was really good too.
That was good, and that was a fun atmosphere, especially to watch the playoff games, the hockey games. And then Sunday morning there was a couple more rounds that he was in, and then we hit the road before noon. We were on the road driving home, and actually made it home before Monday morning. I mean, we were dead tired, but yeah, we left late Thursday night, and we're home by Friday or by Monday, before Monday morning. It was a fun trip.
It was a good
Fun
trip.
trip.
And we did well.
Think about everything we saw.
We did make it up. So Kevin says his son was right by Navy Pier. We did make it up that way for a little bit. The bean was under construction.
It was the first night of the seasonal fireworks on Saturday night because it was Memorial Day weekend, and we had a really beautiful. We were too tired to go down to the pier and back because you can understand driving through the night and work and doing a competition all day. But we had the most beautiful view of the fireworks. I will post some of my pictures. I know, of course, I zoomed in on them, but they really are spectacular fireworks. Everybody says how good of a job they do. If you're ever down there, definitely go check those out when they have them.
So Nancy says, so Chicago style pizza is the kind you fold with your fork, right? So we got some good recommendations. Kevin was giving us some good places to hit up. And unfortunately, the place that was recommended to us was jam packed.
Mm-hmm.
So we couldn't get up there.
Well, that's why.
The place walking distance from our hotel was fantastic. And you know, we'll have to post some pictures and some names of some places.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
I can, but because Pisano's.
But Pisano's, that's right. That's
which is the same family as it's all the same.
Hold on, I think we got it.
They were good. Oh, you think you got it?
Hold on, stand by. All right,
here we go.
Hold on, how do I share this? This is great.
Is that Bruce Willis?
No, hold on.
Looks like Bruce Willis.
That's the one. All right, this might be the start of the stream next week.
Now all these people hung out. They all
let's
waited.
see. How do I do it? Let's see how
I don't know. You figure that out, and I'll entertain these people.
Hold on, I got it. Stand by. I'm good. Hold on.
Okay,
hold on. Here we go. No, I can't watch it on YouTube. I got to do a. Here we go. We can do it. Hold on. Stand by. Let's see.
I'm just gonna say I wouldn't be able to have figured this out. So
okay, we got it. Hold on. We're gonna share.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull this out here.
Now, do you click background audio or no audio?
Now we're gonna do the share screen.
Okay.
We're gonna share a this one. I'm gonna share that one there. And we just load it in there, and we're gonna go to. Hold on. We're gonna go to full screen.
Yeah,
and we're gonna go. Hold on, I got it. Relax. It's all good. There we go. And
what's going on with Dad? He seems different. He's not talking about work. He's not tucking in his shirt. He's not checking messages every 9 seconds. And now this?
That was definitely the one.
I actually think I do remember that commercial, but that's definitely not something that stuck out in my head. And here's This is going to be really telling for.
That's
Oh look,
funny.
all night I managed not to put my arm up, and I just did it. Here's what's really going to show either your age or mine, because we're the same age. I know.
Yeah.
I don't. That commercial's not that old. And you're like, it's a really old commercial, guys. I don't know. Do we know how old that commercial is now?
We'll
Can anybody find
We'll
out?
do the
And
research.
Kathy, you definitely get a string bag. I'm sending you, man. You gotta send us now in the email. You gotta email us back where we can send you a string bag for sure. For finding that. That was really good.
But was that me or not? Was that not me? Okay. All right. Well, hey, listen. We talked.
What do you guys think? Is that Brian? You really think that you're?
I'm fun.
I was gonna say, but they make it sound like that dad's not fun
The rest of the time?
the rest of the time.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, that's true, but for different reasons. Oh, guys, we love hanging out with you, and I hope that you enjoy our antics.
Well,
because we enjoy you guys.
Well, I'm so sorry that we told you we were going to talk about new cruise ships, and we just didn't.
And we just played an old commercial. So, okay, let's see.
All right.
2 questions for you guys. 1, what was the best part of tonight's live? What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat.
Definitely that commercial.
Oh, we got Chris Cram in the house. Hey, Chris. Hi, Denise.
Oh,
I don't know. I forget, guys. I'm sorry when I do that because, listen, I'm so wrapped up in everything else.
Julie says, "Yep, that's Brian."
That's the Brian that she knows of you. That's not the Brian. They all might, but that's not the Brian I see. Anyway, so wait, what was the best part of the live tonight? What do you guys think?
Sugar says it's not an old commercial.
No, it's not.
It. Making me feel older.
Shayna says the best part is hanging with friends. I agree with that.
So we do this every Sunday night. We like you guys.
I have another question though. Hold on.
All right.
But I see a little head popping up. What's going on, Kay? You okay? Hold on a second. It's after 10 now. Why are you still awake?
Did she go back up?
Yeah. Well, she's smiling all the way.
Does she want to say goodnight to everybody?
Katie, do you want to say goodnight since you're up? I hear the cat meowing too. Okay, anyway. So yeah,
Jamie says that. No, the I learned is your thing. We said what's your favorite part. But if you want to tell us what you learned too, you can do that too. That's fine.
Jamie, that's just his excuse.
Let's see. Shayna says time is weird once we're over 45.
This is true.
I'll tell you in a month. No, wait.
Yeah,
am I 45?
so what was the best part?
How old am I? Oh, yeah, no, I know. Yeah, once you're over 45. Yeah, this in mine's the second thing to go.
You have a birthday coming up in less than a month. Mm-hmm. Look at the date. It's less than a month now.
Nope. Really?
Yeah.
My birthday's in less than a month.
Yeah. I know your birthday.
You do you? Today is June 9th.
Can't make this up. You know, it's just because it was math. I was thinking 9th.
Hey, look, see this?
18.
We literally have a countdown to when we go on the cruise, and we'll be on the cruise.
Oh, I know the day. I was just thinking 9 and 8, 1918. Anyway.
1918, huh?
Anyway. Oh my goodness. So my second question was going to be.
Maybe we should just play the commercial again.
I don't know.
Thank you, Julie.
Should we talk our next topic? I had a couple ideas. So I was going to throw out like 1 or 2 options, but if you guys have a better idea, you can share it as well. I was thinking, should we discuss which line has the better ... Do you guys want to talk about which cruise lines, what are your favorite things, or what do you think which line you definitely think beats out the other lines in ... Or do you want to talk about maybe more specifically some cruise food, about maybe some specialty dinings, maybe on all different restaurants or all different lines, all different whatever, but different food options. So those are two things that I came up with for the next live. We're probably going to come up with another idea this week where we go, oh, we should talk about that. But I didn't know, is there any burning desires or does anything sound good to you guys for our next live topic conversation? So let us know if you want to chime in now. And if you think of something during the week, you're always welcome to shoot us a message and on email, Facebook Messenger, or definitely would prefer you guys make the comment in our community Facebook page.
Yeah, you can call. I'm looking for a picture. You can call us too, but if you call Julie, she's not going to answer, and I'll answer on the first ring.
You will answer on the first ring.
I will.
Every time.
What I was looking for.
And if he doesn't, it's because he, for the first time ever, couldn't find his phone.
Yeah, that happened today.
Guess where it was?
In my pocket.
No, it was right here. It was literally right here.
Julie says,
we were
how
sitting
much
here
did you
working.
guys drink before the live? And the answer to that question is, Julie, like none. Like
nope.
This is
and
called,
you poured that
yes,
when
this is called lack of sleep and 3 kids.
No, we're just this much fun all the time.
Worked until about 2 a.m. last night, and yeah. So all right. Well, before we leave you, we will just share one last little thing with you here.
All right.
I'll share this guy right here because we don't want you to forget that we still have the Freedom of the Seas group cruise coming up in November, and we have a very, very limited time left to get you some really, really, really good priced rooms on that. So reach out to us if you want to book that with us. Still plenty of ocean view and interior cabins left on that for a really, really good price. I think an ocean view is only about $1,300 for the week. And,
yeah, that's with gratuities and everything.
And the interior is about $12. And then we also have the oh, I thought that was going to open in the other window, and it didn't do that. So we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to do this, and we're going to have to do this right here, because we also have this guy coming up in July of 2025. So don't forget to reach out to Jamie and Sharon or to us to get yourself booked on the Carnival Sunrise. And I think we actually have an updated thumbnail for that one. So we'll have to put that guy in the community group. But until then, reach out to us. Yeah. Let us know.
I really like some of the comments coming in. I just want to say, wait, scroll down a little bit because yeah. Oh, AJ's birthday is going to be 1 month from tomorrow. So happy early birthday. That's exciting. And a few cocktails by the pool.
We could try that. We could try cocktails by the pool. Lighting might be a little difficult.
On your communities, make a survey. I like that idea, Julie. I can do that. I will make a survey and post that on our community page for you guys to weigh in on what our topic should be.
Kim says, hi Kim, thanks for joining us. How are you and Jason doing? Hope everything is well down there.
We need to see you guys on a ship again. It's been a hot minute.
I've been pressuring Jason, a little peer pressure on Jason. Yeah. We'll see what we can do. I think some people might be interested in options when they have food allergies. We have some guests that we could bring on that would be very valuable talking about food allergies. So let's see. Julie says she'll be on both. Jamie says that one's going to be a good one. Yes, he is right. So
biased for a very good reason. Yes, it is going to be great.
All right. Well, hey, listen, it's we stuck around a little longer tonight than we usually do, but we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We love talking to you guys. It was a fun night tonight. We'll get some good topics posted up in that community group, so we want to know what you guys want to talk about, because
thank you so much.
We enjoy talking, but we like hearing what you guys have to say too. We consider y'all family, and thank you all for joining us. We love hanging out with you.
And if you're watching on the replay, make sure you drop a comment. We'll reply.
I'll reply. Julie's still waiting to see the notification.
He's been slacking. It's been me.
But until next week, because we will be back next week, because every Sunday night this is what we do.
We'll see you on the seas.